Yeah, so going back to the word professional, I was really impressed. He knew he was in a foreign country. We didn't know where to get the food, but he had everything packed. So, I always say think and be world class if that's what you want to be. So, I was just proud to be associated with somebody who carries himself in such a way. So everything went according to plan. Coach Fed joined us on the Friday, and just to watch over the final preps and the final training. I was just there to help take him through the training and push him, and obviously be part of it because I'm really passionate and I love bodybuilding. So everything was good. Registration went on time. We made sure we were early. It does help having 2 or 3 people, I guess. I've never seen anybody change in the last 3 days as much as Muzi. I've been around for a while. I've seen the best athletes in South Africa. We've had at Dorman, Awonke, Nelson, Boise, Tiny, all these guys, multiple SA champs. So I've never seen anybody change as quick as Muzi. It was an awesome learning experience, and I tell you, he knows his body. I think a lot of people, they leave too much up to their coaches. When we grew up in an era where you had your training partner look at you and tell you, fuck, you fat, you need to do more cardio, or you're too skinny, you need to eat a bit more. Fucking these days, man. I need to eat 0.653 milligrams more of sodium. I need to do reps at a 0.24 fucking 5 rate of this and that. Come on, guys. You guys make everything too fucking technical. Way too technical. I see some of the people and they fucking pay coaches to look like that. I'm thinking like, man, you look like that. Well, it's cool. Get your prep wrong or whatever. But to pay somebody to look like the way you do, some guys. Anyway, that's just my opinions. But I can tell you, Muzi and Coach Fed been working together for over a decade. He's got all his records. Coach Fed really also an IFBB pro. He's competed against Ronnie Coleman. He's competed against Milos Sarcev. He's just as passionate about the whole thing, probably more passionate than me. So we really got on well, and I think understanding your coach, listening to your coach, that's definitely, or being coachable, I think that's another big plus for Muzi. So all went well. The call out, he got the 3rd call out, which was very confusing for us. 18 in the lineup. 3rd call out probably meant he was 14th to 18th. Muzi's not a guy who finishes outside the top 10. At that show, he pretty much has beaten everybody in that lineup, so not making the top 5 is a disappointment. Not making the top 3 is pretty much what we expected, but hey, that's how it goes. Did everything go according to plan? Yeah, pretty much. The show was really awesome. The lineups, the professionalism, the punctuality, the stage was just awesome. Really, really awesome. Well done to everybody that organized that. That's Tobias, world class, man. That's just world class. Everything. It's like everything is just this place. Everything works. Everything works. The air cons are good. You need air con. It's now about 45 degrees out here. So you walk for 10 minutes, you really do burn up some fat. So yeah, that giving the 3rd call out, we expected him to be in places 12 to 18. He didn't. He actually made the top 10. So the way it works, they call out the top 10 and then they only announce the top 5. So if you don't make the top 5, you place somewhere between 6 and 10, and you only get to know what your final placing is pretty much once the show's over. So top 10 were called out. Muzi was called out in that top 10, and it's we expected it to be from 6th to 10th, because he never made the top 5. And then myself and Coach Fed went up to the room. Obviously we were a bit all disappointed, and we see that his name is in 12th, so a bit confusing. And we all a bit sad. Coach took it quite personal. In all reality, he tried to come in shredded, which he really was, probably his best condition. Midsection was tight, just lost the pop to the muscle. And like you guys will probably say, it's easy to sit there and say that, but it is reality. He should have just filled out a bit more. So it's something that was easy to do. It's just a matter of timing, and you'll get it right. He's a professional. It's just a matter. We realize that Muzi is exactly what his name is, Muzi Monster. You know, you have to understand that that's his game. That's what made him who he is. So just coming in a bit fuller, that's the game plan for him. He'll achieve it. He's got watchful eye of Coach, who's already given him his plan. So it's the work. There's a few more shows coming up. We're not going to talk about it, we'll just get it done. It was an amazing experience from a business point of view, meeting all the exhibitors, the distributors in the Middle East, a few South Africans up here. It really, you know, bodybuilding is a universal language, if I could say, man. A lot of African guys up here. The potential for bringing the brand across here is just incredible. I look at the amount of South Africans here. I know what it takes to get stuff moving in terms of business. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people, South Africans, have come here and made it. So I know my work ethic and my team back home. Thank you guys for actually holding the fort while we were away. It's just a matter of time before we get up here. But yeah, that being said, we still need to get that Mr. Olympia qualification and get to Vegas in November. So there will be a few more shows. We just need to pick and choose and see what travel arrangements we can make. So yeah, I think just to say thanks to everybody for making this happen. Coach Fed for flying in from Kuwait through the airstrikes and everything. Flip. It's quite daunting. I think even now, we stand there Tuesday the 24th. They just opened up the airways for flights to leave Dubai. They closed it for a few hours. Our flight's back tomorrow. If they allow us out. I'm not complaining. I can stay here forever. Check this place, man. Look at this place. 45 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, not as humid as Durban. It's fucking hot. So yeah, food is great here. People are friendly, man. People are really friendly. A lot of English people here. These fucking dudes with tattoos. Yeah, I guess if I was in my early 20s, I would be up here trying to make magic. But yeah, the bodybuilding scene here is really big. We trained at Oxygen Gym, males only. The best equipment I've ever seen. Binnis Gym, sure, amount of plastic in there. But some big guys, a lot of influences. I think the culture up here is way different to back home. Very interesting to see. So yeah, I think also with meeting a lot of representatives from different brands, I'll try and bring a few concepts back home. We've linked up with a few American brands up here, so we'll be bringing them across to our stores. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Traveling always opens up business opportunities, guys. So if you ever get the opportunity, just go out there, see what's happening, man. And get out of your hometown. Go experience the world. So yeah, that's a wrap. We'll be back next year, but Muzi's back working. I'll be back working, and then trying to get that Mr. Olympic qualification. Yeah, Dorman Nutrition and Muzi Monster to the O, the second consecutive year running. Not getting what we wanted just makes for an awesome story. I think we've all been through and situations that we didn't particularly hopefully like the outcome. But doesn't it fucking burn fire up your ass, man? It really does. So let's get to work. Thank you for all the support, guys, and we'll see you in South Africa.